What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're doing the next video in my Burnout 3 Takedown series. We are on race. I don't know what number this is. I've done a lot of them, but be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. Hoping to get there by the end of the year. I'll stop talking about it once I get there. And right now, only 8% of my viewers are subbed. So yeah, we're doing a race. This is just a normal race, not a Grand Prix. We'll just crash into a bunch of people, do a couple laps, beat them. It should be fun. Thank y'all for watching. I think we're getting kind of close to being done with this game. Obviously, we've been going through it slow. It's just a lot of fun. Burnout 3 is the start of something good. It really is. So, boy, that didn't do it. Didn't do well there. It's all good. But, yeah, so race is just a classic race where we still are trying to destroy people. Obviously, we still want to get crashes done. We want to take out a bunch of people, but there is an actual purpose to it, and that is trying to destroy people and win. So there's I believe that was my first takedown. So hopefully many more to follow in this one race. We are obviously in the, what is it? I think it's technically Asia, is what they say for this. Or they call it, I don't know what they actually call it, but call it something. It's got a name. But yeah, so we're gonna try not to lose this race. This first place guy was really far ahead. You want to catch up to them before the rubber banding just launches them into you just can never find them again. So often you just, oh. That was interesting. So his name was Red, but I was the one that was looking for revenge on him. I actually never really noticed that before. But yeah. So I can't remember what I was saying now because this dude is messing with me. Oh yeah, the rubber banding. That jogged my memory when that dude went flying out of nowhere. So in this game, rubber banding is insane, so you never want, if you're doing like a race or something like that, you never want to get too far behind the leader, because sometimes the rubber banding just takes them away and you never see them again, and then you just need to restart the whole game for that whole race because you ain't coming back from it. So yeah, it's pretty funny how that happens in this game. Thing. Market stalled, so that's a signature takedown. Okay, nice. So, there's only one lap too, so I'm kind of glad I was trying to not crash. How did that not count as a, what the heck? I definitely just destroyed that dude, and then it just didn't count as an after touch takedown, which is weird, so, don't know. This is probably gonna end up, okay, I thought I was gonna crash there. No, all right. A lot of times in this game, obviously they nailed it with this game in the design of when you're trying to when you pull off a takedown, it would be dumb if you just always crashed because they don't give you control of the car. But in this game, they do a really good job of preventing you as the player from getting totally screwed when they do those. They give you that epic little shot of the car crashing or whatever, so that you don't just lose. Because obviously, you totally can. They could easily it could just end, and you'd be like, well, I lost. I didn't even have a chance to control my car. I just died. So they do a good job of actually keeping your car alive. And again, that's just stylistic choice, but then it ended up being a really cool idea, and now we're here. And wow, just destroyed that guy and then got destroyed myself, so whatever. Okay, well that was pretty funny. Did I just take that dude down? I don't think I did. Obviously you want to not lose. That would be ideal, and I don't know how much further I have, but they seem to do a good job of not absolutely ruining. Okay, well, I was about to say ruining the game for me, but then they just totally ruined the game for me there by having an enemy car just crash in the middle of nowhere. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, so let's see. I'm probably really far behind him now. Kind of sucks because I liked that I had a... There's so many signature takedowns in this game, and I don't get a lot of them, so I had it there. And then obviously, I lost it. So I'm not super worried, though. I mean, the audience, y'all all know, y'all see the ones I get, and so if they're not listed as the little... If they're not listed as things I've done, you know I did them. I don't like to not... I don't like to end the game not winning the race. So I will restart always beforehand. I know that that's like slower. Oh, actually no, it's faster to do that because then you don't have to go through all the menus, but then you don't get all the signature takedowns that I don't have them all listed as completed yet, but again, I don't really care. I don't feel like the signature takedowns are like a super important thing. Maybe they are, but I don't feel like they are. So if the game says I'm 100% when it's over, then I did it, and I'm proud of that. But if it doesn't, then sure, I'll look into what I need to do to beat it and do those races accordingly. So, okay, they all just exploded behind me. I don't know if y'all, I barely caught that because I wasn't expecting it, but everybody just exploded behind me into some wall. They all just didn't make it. So now I'm just kind of holding this lead for a while here. Got a ×3 boost, but I'm saving it because, again, rubber banding is hilarious in this game, and I actually don't mind rubber banding in this game because of the fact that, wow, I just got destroyed. I don't think that even counted as a takedown for that guy. I just drove straight into a car trying to, like, figure out if I should hit him or not, and I just ruined it. So, but yeah, no, I think this game does a really good job of utilizing rubber banding well. Again, like, it was such a like problem in like the early 2000s to have rubber banding. Like, people started to really hate it, and obviously Burnout did a really good job of compensating for that by being like, you know what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make it so that you get to have fun with the rubber banding and you just destroy the cars when they come back to you. And so you still have that same kind of tired gameplay loop where cars just come right back to you instantaneously, but at least they like made game modes around that, which I think is really cool. Also, why was there a taxi right there? It's very dumb that that time there was a taxi cab there, and there's often not a taxi cab right there. Also, that another taxi just flew into me right there, so absolutely. But yeah, no, I think they did a great job of utilizing rubber banding well in this game, because then you have fun absolutely annihilating cars that try to pass you, and then especially with as you get further into the game, like we're in the supercars territory now. So now we have we are flying and we're super lightweight, and so when basically if you just boost shunt a single enemy, they usually get taken down. Like, you don't have to actually worry about it at all. You just hit them, and then they usually fly off the road, go into a wall or something, and then you're good. Of course, as I say that, I just passed 2 without having anything happen, but normally that's what happens, and it's great. So this game is great. They do a good job of allowing for a lot of fun with the player. The player gets to just destroy everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. So we'll continue trying to catch up to everybody. I'm really doing a bad job of hitting people here, but I did get rid of that dude just now, so. And I just went right into another car. Let's see, yeah, the aftertouch takedown is awesome, and I absolutely love that, and we're just going to restart right now because I just went head on into a wall, and I think I exploded, so it's time. But yeah, I love this game. It really is super fun. There's just so much to do in it. I'm very impressed with the amount of content that these old I mean, isn't it so crazy that, like, pre-internet in gaming, games had content? I know that I've talked about that in recent videos, and I have that video that just came out about that I don't remember how long ago it is, but Yeah, modern gaming sucks for that because games just don't have content. They expect the PvP mode to entertain everybody, and so they just become so not creative anymore in games. And I just, it's really bothersome. And like, I miss like games like this where it's like you just have so much content. It feels like the golden age of gaming was right when multiplayer games came out, so that you could still do that, but they still actually like focused on single player games and like wanted games like this, because like games like this just don't even exist anymore. I mean, Burnout doesn't even exist anymore. I don't think they even make those games anymore. So like, oh my gosh, this is like chaos right now. These people are all just swarming around me like locusts now. Anyway, so yeah, like modern gaming is just nothing like this anymore. Like modern gaming is not as good. I think. I just think that you can't. What? How can this? How can you top a game like Burnout 3? Like, I mean, I saw that they made Burnout Paradise, and it's all PvP, or it's just busted. They just wanted to make money. They got greedy on the profits. That's just what I think happened. So it just makes it not nearly as fun to play those games, newer games. It's just because it's all microtransactions, and it's like, how much money do they need? You know, like, I know that games cost more money now to make than they did before, but like, they don't need to make $1 billion in profits and then be like, yeah, we need this. It's like, no, you don't though. You really don't. All right, so let's keep rolling. Dang. I'm gonna call him shenanigans on that. How was that a takedown avenged from that dude? Not barely even hit me. Alright, so see if I can catch up to him again. I can see him. There he is. Coming in hot. That's what you get. Got him. Alright, so now it's just boosted out. I think we're about to, the race should be almost over. I'm pretty sure it's getting close. So I kind of just want to hold the lead at this point. But yeah, no, Burnout 3, Burnout Revenge, these games are just fantastic because there's just so much to do in them, and it's not just reused crap in so many of these later games. Like, and with the thing with Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge, they came out like a year after each other. They were very close in time, but they changed so much stuff and improved so much stuff and basically kept the like graphics the same. And I'm like, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. Like, wait, how is that not a... See, this is the thing that's kind of getting weird about this game, is sometimes the aftertouch just doesn't... Like, yeah, I didn't technically do an aftertouch there, but somebody hit my car. How is that not a thing? Anyway. But yeah, no, I just... I actually had a long way to go. I did not realize how much further I had in this. But, yeah, no, I think they just kind of ruined modern gaming by making it all about like microtransactions and making it about like just drip feeding content to the player. It's just not good. So anyway, I love this game. I definitely realize I've just been ranting about that. I rant about that a lot because I've obviously played games for a long time, and it's clearly affecting my gameplay here. So I'll stop talking. I'll let it go. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.